so much said, what do you mean? Ulu keke oba, Uyamwi Navaligo, Ibadi Badawaya Mugagale, are we Bata Isiga? Are we already? I go say you must say, I'm a gig away. I take body of it, I take body of Kube. Or when I get around, must get by any man who will not be judging. Okay, my man, not gone off. I go say you must say, I'm a gig away. Who will not be judging. Okay, my man, must say the boy. I got the rainy on a megana. Uwamopia, Uwamoko, Ilate Yamu, Ewe ni Marude, Egoda in Toyamolubie. Akoma say, you must say, Wapari, when you want a baracona, oh, Dugu, Eyago Sarera, Otame, Begitu, Begia. Ni fupe sampido, begireo, yere no yadare. Nate yamo ude, ni marude. Ege modeo, ege katapi. Ege oba e katapi, owe. Owe weti emo wege kati ega watega iyo. Eno wewe, iga bie bibata. Hey, do
Yeah, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can see why I was online a while ago. My internet was interrupted. Then I decided to go ahead and do whatever I got to do to make sure that I secure it. But however, I want to thank God Almighty. Once again, today's date is Thursday, March 19, 2020. If you don't have God, I want you to get your Bible, get yourself, get up, and look for God. Your heart and your soul is the only thing that will save you in this life. You can see Professor Ambrose. A time come in Edo land. Edo people, some Edo people. You can hear that music they were playing then back in the days. Not me. They were saying it. Aligbeo, Aligbeo, Wotedo, Aligbeo. That is how people are evil. And today, these are the same people that are going to Professor Ambrose University, now praising Professor Ambrose after they lay curse on a good man. You know, just like that music, what you have not seen, you have not gotten to there. There's nothing in this world that you will not see. And I'm going to advise a lot of people today. I want you to share this video because I am here to advise people, to tell you a little bit about my story. I have shared it over and over and over. But somewhere along the line, something we're missing. What was missing will help a lot of people. You are going to be shocked. You will put your hand in your head. People will now see the reason why my heart and my soul is with Comrade Adamali Oshomole. When I see, if you think that is easy, you help somebody. Start from your family and let those that you help turn around and bat you and feel the pain of Comrade Adamali Oshomole and feel the pain of Mega Comrade Ranomigo Edegbe. Me and Comrade Adamali Oshomole, we are about almost 80% identical. Almost 80%, let's say 70%, with what I have known, what I have read, what people have told me about him, and what I have seen. You know what I'm saying? Me, I easily forgive. Me, I always, when I see my enemy going down, instead of me to leave them to just perish, I will still try to see how I can change them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, I will do whatever it takes to see how I can change them, if they will be redeemed. But unfortunately, a lot of them, they don't. And Professor Ambrose, some of his village people, they were throwing stone, praying for him to die. Edo people carry broom. This is a person that gives free education, free meal, free health care, roads, infrastructure. Who is Mega Comrade? What Professor Ambrose have done for the good people of Edo State, and what Comrade Adamali Oshomole have done for the good people of Edo State and Nigeria, and yet they are beating them like this. Who is me? Why will I be complaining? You know? So, that being said, I want to quickly play this music. This is an Asa music. I want you to listen to it. God bless you. Just listen. What you do, what a Professor Bruce Lee, what you did for people of Asa is what Jesus Christ did. And what Comrade Adamali Oshomole did for the people of Edo North is just like what Jesus Christ did. And what Mega Comrade did for the innocent poor citizen, the whole entire people of Edo State and Nigeria as a whole, is what Jesus Christ did. At the end of the day, May God not let us be Jesus Christ in Jesus' mighty name. Comrade Adamali Oshomole can never be Jesus. I will never be Jesus. Because upon all what Jesus, God Almighty did, they still nail him. That is how wicked this world is. If you are married, you are with your wife, I want you to hold your wife. You are with your husband, I want you to hold your husband. What Mega Comrade is about to tell, what is going to tell you, what I'm about to tell you, is going to give you chills in your body. You're going to be shocked. Then you will not know that Mega Comrade is a man. When people talk, when they continue to round, what is in my body that you don't know? Oh God, if I tell you what I've been through in my entire life, you will be thanking God for me that I'm still alive. Let's go ahead. Let me tell you, the good people of Edo North are supposed to be thanking Mega Comrade by now. Because the good people of Edo North, Esako, they don't know what God have used me to do for their son, Comrade Adamali Oshomole. When you have an Iroko in your family, in your community, in your local government, in your senatorial district, you will not value it until that Iroko is being cut. Then you will not know where the branches, where it covered. Some people have not been able to find somebody like Professor Ambrose till tomorrow. And I pray by the power of God Almighty for them to locate who will not be Ali, but who will act like him. The way Edo people, most especially Obaseki gang, the way they treat Comrade Adamali Oshomole is unforgivable crime. Unpardonable crime. At the end of the day, God Almighty and Oshomole mother and his family, they stood by him. You know what I'm saying? Today, some people are crying to have another son who will behave like Professor Ambrose Ali. If not Ali, there will be no Ekmoma, University of Ekmoma. Evil children that use free education to go to school, today they are now regretting, thinking, if we were grown then, a lot of people. I was already grown. I enjoy Professor Ambrose Ali. I enjoy Dr. S.O. Ogbemudia. You know, when my late Commissioner Osakwe from Ewesi, when he was alive, I called his family. I said they should leave their brother alone. They should stop giving their brother headache. Because if you lose this, your brother, we don't have any other commissioner in the whole Oriomo. He was the highest police rank in Oriomo local government that we know. But they never listened to me. Some of them did. People, some of our Oriomo brother, precisely some of his family, they were pum, pum, pum. At the end of the day, we lost him. When he died, you go and look at one of my page. His picture is still in my page till tomorrow, my Facebook. That is when they now fed the pain, the vacuum of Commissioner Osakwe. Professor Ambrose space and went after he died. The people of Isana fed the vacuum. A sack of people, a donor people, you all need to listen. What I see, 2016, Comrade Adamali Oshomole did not see it. Comrade Tony Kabaka did not see it. Barrister Henry Dagmo did not see it. A lot of people did not see it. Some of them claimed they saw it, but they could not talk. But I came out and spoke against Governor Godwin Obaseki. I let the Obini people know that this man is an informer. Where People Freedom Movement started, it started by God direction. PFM, nobody tell me do it. Nobody said go ahead and do it. God Almighty descend his voice on me. And I always make one thing clear, that this is not what my family sent me. And I do not want any of my family member to involve in it. I was always making it clear. Until in Spain, when I was going to Spain, Fred and some others, Dan, my little cousin, they were all begging me. They were all begging me. I said, this is not a family movement. Because, like Ugbo said, Igbu dianoro bog igbe noro we. Udianora gara mago megbe o. Owa magbo ma ogo eseti. When Ugbo came out and sing one music, Iye metie o. Oso iye metie. Ugbo is from my village. Iye meso genigaga. Iye meso genigaga. He never knew that his mother was the one killing all his children with witchcraft. Until Ugbo managed to build one house. Clock the house caught on fire. A musician. He was still praising his mother. He continued to praise his mother until everything spoiled. Someone now confess. Then Ugbo have no choice to come out and say, this is a man that was praising his mother. That his mother is everything. Not knowing that his own mother was the one that were destroying everything. But when he now found out, he now came out and sing another music. He said, he beats as a fly that bite his hand and his leg. But the one that is under your enough bitter. Because if house not kill person, outside can never kill somebody. If your house not kill you, lie outside not go fit kill you. You know, I am a senior of 17 children. Maybe 16 now. After death took about 3 or 4, 18 children. I am the senior, the oldest among. Before me, my father, my grandfather is a very strong man. Very, very strong. There was an iroko tree that he cut not knowing that that Iroko tree, they were using it for witchcraft. After my grandfather caught it, he lost 11 children, 11 boys. The witchcraft people, they said, no, who is my grandfather to cut that Iroko tree? Uloko, whether na Iroko they call him, I don't know. Every child they have, they kill him. Until he get to my father. My grandfather now went and make himself to become a very strong man. My grandfather, that is how my father is alive today. Fast forward the story. My grandfather now vowed in that time that none of his children, that he will never bury any good child that he have. But evil child that he have, they will use their hand to create problem for themselves. You know, when I was a little boy, at about 4, 5, or less than 1 year old, I was pronounced dead. My grandmother is still alive today. My grandfather just died in 2009. I was pronounced dead. So there was a heavy rain in the community. Heavy rain, no stop. My grandfather was in a Renegbe community. As he saw the rain, he knew that something had happened. He's a strong man. He get on his bicycle. As he was coming from Renegbe to Ewesi, people from Ewesi were going to Renegbe to go and tell him, here we go again. Your son, first child, they have started burying your first child again. Maybe because of the tree you cut. My grandfather said that will never happen. My grandfather vowed and said that will never happen. That for me to die, medicine will finish in the forest. He went, he called on all his native doctors. All, some use keke to go different community. As they got to where they were going to bury me, my grave was already deep. My grave was there. And that grave, my enemy will be buried in that grave in Jesus' mighty name. I want to tell you a little bit why when people try to bring me down, calamity follow them. It's shocking that those that is close to me still do not know the consequence of fighting who God have made. As my grandfather landed in a Wesi community, according to my mother, my father, my grandmother, my grandfather, 3, 4 of them gathered. What they told me. My grandfather brought out what we call ukokoro. Amiagmomimi, spirit that see death and living. He said, if it is the death of this child that God have taken this soul he brought, let him go. If not, that this is the death of supernatural power, revive his heart immediately. According to them, that stuff was buried less than 10 minutes. Someone that died more than 24 hours. They were waiting for my grandfather to come to bury. My grave was there already. I wake up. I started crying. They called my mother, gave me breastfeeding. I was still breastfeeding. I think I was few months. My mother refused. My own mother refused and said he will not breastfeed the spirit. You can hear a lot of my mouth, my grandmother, my grandmother, my grandmother, my grandmother. A lot of people will be wondering. My grandmother now said, my grandmother have her last born 2 years or a year ahead of me. Her breast was not leaking anymore. My grandmother now took me. I want to tell you the bond I have with my grandmother. My grandmother, they said after some days, her breast started bringing out milk by force. According to her, she said her breast, her nipples peeled. Then there was no this akabu. They say I will throw it up. From there, my grandmother carried me. My grandfather now hand over me to my grandmother. When I now grow up, I cannot do something. My mother now have a second, third child. Now I can wash plate. My mother now went to my grandmother and said, I want my son back. Good. He gave it to her. I helped raise all my brothers, my siblings, everybody. I was the one washing my mother clothes, going to the farm, frying gari. Christmas at the farm. New Year at the fry gari. She too, now made the wash her. No diapers, no bumpers. I was the man, I was the woman. My mama oyegbe, now made the wash all. So, after I wash my mother on, I will go to my grandmother. I will go to my grandmother to go and pack my grandmother clothes. My grandmother is still alive. My aunties are all alive. Everything I'm saying is 100%. That is where I learn how to be strong in life. A few days ago, when I called my grandmother, she reminded me of how she will cook. I will come home. There's meat in the soup. My grandmother is in the farm. She have not come. I will not eat that meat. I ate without meat most all the time. I know where I come from. I have suffered in my life. You know. So, until my mother have the fifth or the fourth child, 4 boys, no girls. I was the girl. I was the boy. I was the girl. I work hard. No clothes. My mother was busy training her siblings. Remember when my father would be telling my mother, you are working very hard. You fry 7 bases of gari. You are not saving money for your children. My mother will say, don't worry. Before my children will grow up, all the sisters, they will educate us. Fast forward, I did all this for so many years. That is why I went to a lot of school. When I was tired, I said, I want to go out to the city to go and study. I don't want to die in the village. I called my father. I said, my grandfather, my father, you know, sometimes when you work so hard, you raise your siblings. You know, before Lucky JP was born, there was another boy who I love so much. So when he was born, then tourists used to come to our village, white people. Tourists came. The white man was from Britain. His name was Bello. When he came, as the tourists were taking picture in my village, my mother delivered. So the white man came with his crew. They were tourists. Remember, people don't know that tourists used to come to Edo State, Oriomo. So when the tourist white man saw my mother deliver, he named that boy. He called him, said, his name is Bello. He asked my father, can you allow me to name him my name? My father said yes. He named my sibling Bello. That is the one that senior Lucky JP. When he named me Bello, Bello was so smart. He was last king. My grandmother is very last king. Unfortunately, Bello, the one I senior, that one senior, another one before. That one was already beating the one I senior. He died. When he died, a part of me was gone. You know, he was the only one that will help me when I'm walking. You know, my mother is an action mother. My mother will use anything to beat you, cutlass or anything. Oh, she don't care. Until my father now won and said, one day there was a day that my father picked up and said, if my son die, your whole family will be dead. My father is still alive. So, at the end of the day, I have no helper. The one I senior never helped. My mother loved me more than anybody. He's the one my mother loved most. He never helped because he was my mother's favorite. I was the slave. You heard what I call slave. But I never regret it. Because my grandmother always tell me, when we went, when you are looking for wet, your head can fit any narrow thing. But when you get wet, you will not fit it again. Power that you use to serve your mother and your father is the power you will use to serve yourself. So he stuck with me all my life. I struggle. At a very young age, I tried to go to Robo College in Warri. My father refused. I went to the palace, Oba Palace. I ran away. I went to my cousin in the palace, Umadoba, previous Umada of Oba Palace in Benin. I went there. I went to meet my family, Osiro. Say, my grandfather said he should put me in school. He said, okay. Then he said I should come tomorrow. Before that time, my father caught me. He sent me back to village. From there to SEG College. He said I must go to SEG Teachers College. I said, I don't want to be a teacher. I don't want to be a teacher. He sent me there. I went to SEG. Little bit time, he said, oh, that is very sorry. Oh. One of his friend, Professor Asemota, I remember that name, from University of Benin. He called him and said, talk Nadu. How can you send your child, your first son, to SEG Teachers College when he requested to go to Edu College? Then my father still alive, he was embarrassed. All the money he spent in SEG Teachers College. You can ask Pa Edo Onye, he's still alive. The vice chairman of PDP, Orion local government vice chairman, is still alive today. He will tell you. Then my father now called me. I went to my Oba Palace. My cousin in the palace, Osiro, now sent 2 chiefs to go along with me to Edo College to go and meet the principal. And the principal now admitted me in school. Then when the palace send anybody to go with you immediately, there is nothing. So I have benefited from the palace. All the money that we spend, brand new 50 naira. My cousin, the mother, or the mother is the one that sponsored it. He said, oh yeah, tell me babari away in school. Go and tell Papa that I put you in school. I went to the village to tell my parents, my father, my mother said, no way. I will tell you how I fought to become what I am. And for those who I try, let's fast forward it. Because they did not accept me to go to Edo College, I did not go to school. I was not afraid to go to the palace to tell my brother, say, Papa, my grandfather not grew. When I went back to school, they said they have already filled my spot. Then, I was very smart. I would trek from Upper to Irunse. From Upper, Niger College Junction to Irunse, I will trek. Sometimes when I'm tired, I will just enter taxi. I will tell taxi to stop. Immediately taxi stop, I don't jump. Taxi will pursue me. I'm tired. Until they now know me in that Irunse road. So I'll go to Irunse to go and meet my uncle, who was the principal of Benin Technical College, J.E. Okundiya. I went to my uncle and said, my papa said, make you put me for school again. Or not that is. He said, but you go to the college. I said, because I went to the village, my immediate father did not allow me to leave. Now they said they feel my spot in class. It's okay, let's go to Edo College. Me and my uncle, we went to Edo College. He called the principal. He said, he came. They said, okay. They did everything they have to do. I was there. Later, a couple of weeks later, he called me. He said that he spoke with his friend, who is a principal. His friend was very angry. Why didn't he bring me to Niger College? So I was missing school, missing things. So I have to come back and repeat class again. Come back. A lot of things. My life was what? Let me tell you, you don't know what I've been through. Can you imagine less than 3 years you change 3 schools? So that is how my uncle now took me to Niger College. Then later on, they said, oh, because of the way they moved me zigzagly, I have missed 2 years. That my mate are not taking WAEC, that I should go and take WAEC. I left class 4 to go and write WAEC. That is when I went back to Renigbe Grammar School. I have the certificate today. I went to Renigbe Grammar School to write WAEC. I was in class 4. All this drama, you know, psychological effect, one way or the other, is going to affect you. After writing WAEC, I called my mother. I said, now my mother said I should come out. A lot of things, I did it. I get a direct entry to qualification. I said, no, because I have I think it was 3 credits, 6 passes, or 2 credits, 6 passes. I don't know. I have passes in all. Direct entry to qualification, but not enough to go to university. I said, no, I have to go and write it again. Let me just go to Niger College. I went back, they said, oh, you have to go back and repeat your class. Because it was during WAEC, they were doing promotion. I have to go back again. Now 3 years backward. So when I did all this, I said I will never allow my siblings to go through what I went through. I went to the village and picked my immediate brother. I said, come. Then I was still a teenager. Or maybe I was already old, or maybe around 19 or 20, something. I picked my brother. I said, but before then, I took my little sisters who were in IFO. They were staying with me. At the age of 15, 16 years, I was already raising 2 children. At the age of 19 years, I already started going to Ghana, Cotonou, to buy, you know, those chains, because I don't want my children to grow up the way I grew up. I work hard. I'm going to just shorten the whole story. People that don't, I did not get what I have easy. I want people to know what I went through. To shorten the whole story, when I went to a city called Fumbisi in Ghana, Tamale, Fumbisi, Kumasi, there's no place I did not know. I'm telling you, 1988, 89, 90, I was already going to Ghana, looking for gold to buy. When I arrived in Kumasi, the vehicle I entered, Dr. Scotty Laswin, their country home hotel was forest. Dr. Scotty Laswin's wife was a good woman. I'm in Benin, I'm going to school. I was looking for a job while I was schooling. As I went there, he said, what are you looking for? I said, I'm looking for a boy. He says, you small boy. I said, yeah, I'm from the village. I don't want to go back to the village. The woman said, wow. He said, no, we are not going to give you a job, but come back tomorrow. I come back, the gate man did not allow me to go in. That is how I look for one way or the other, root cocoyam, fry gari, do everything to raise money. I call my father was always there, but my mom, that power was too much that my father could not handle it. because my mother have a lot of sisters. Let me tell you, before you marry, make sure when you marry, leave your siblings. Focus on your husband. Because some of your sisters, they will come and destroy your marriage. And if you marry, you are a man, stay with your wife. Because some of your brother, they will come and destroy your marriage. So my father was just tired. To shorten the whole story. Then I started going to Ghana, going there. I called my uncle who was in Shell. After I graduated from Niger College. I have no money to collect my certificate again. Because I'm using my money to feed my siblings. When I was with my brother, my immediate junior brother, whenever load come from the village, Gary, he always go and pack Gary. I don't know why he always turn the Gary. The rest work, he won't do it. Until one day he was in school. I'll be hustling. I have nobody to give me money. Sometimes I will go and tell my father, give me money. My father will say, I will bring for you. Then I will be monitoring my father. I will see him going to his girlfriend's house. Immediately my father go, I will just go and obtain his girlfriend. I will just go there and say, I know my father give you money, give me. The girl will say, okay. If you don't give me, I will tell my mother. The girl will just give me money. I was not living on that. Obtaining my father's girlfriend. I have not shared the story to anybody. Only my father know, because he was not laughing. So, I decided to approach my uncle. My uncle said, I will come and work in Share. Then he took me to Warri. I went to Share. I went to swimming test. I didn't know how to swim. I learned. No money to collect my result. And that year, some stupid boy went ahead and born a 504. The principal now said that all the students that were in that class have to pay for that 504. I don't have money. My father bought 2504 saloon car. 419, they destroyed him. Then my father never rose from there. I don't have money. 419 just destroyed my father. So I went to Warri. On our way to Escravos, we were waiting for them to ship us out. One of the boys that went with me cannot write and read. He asked me to write a letter. His brother was the personnel manager. I said, okay, I'll help him write the letter. His brother now called my brother and said, my uncle, and said, who wrote this letter? He said, it's my brother. Who authorized him? I said, but your brother asked me to help him write letter. He cannot write. He said, okay. So hence you think you can write? I will see how you will work and share. I told my uncle, I said, I don't want this thing to be a problem between you. I don't know whatever happened. They never ship us to Escravos. So I decided to leave. Go back to my route. Started struggling. To fast forward the story. My people, I have suffered in my life. After much deportation, I struggle. The reason why I always travel from Senegal, whenever they deport me, they will bring me back to Dakar. So I don't want to deal with anything again. I've already vowed that my children will not grow up in farm. I have already vowed that my life, the life I live, none of my brothers will live it. I left Nigeria. I said I would rather die in anywhere than to die in this suffer. I think it was a good decision. To shorten the whole story, when I traveled 4 or 5 times, deported, I have no choice but to go to Cape Verde. I was not in Cape Verde. When I came back from Cape Verde, I saw the way my little brother, Lucky JP, the way, because Lucky was the only one that looked like me, the way he was walking, my mother, the other one never do nothing, the rest don't do nothing. I said, Mama, are you going to do this boy the way you do me? I said, no, I'm taking him. This time, they cannot listen to me. That is how I removed JP from village. It was a battle. A battle between me, my mother, my father. They said, lie. I did whatever it takes. I don't think I did anything wrong. If not, he will still be in the village today. So I did to shorten the whole story. My people, you know, people don't know how much you love your parents, most especially my grandmother. You know, it got to a point at a young age, I struggle, I managed to do a lot of things. My family sacrificed me for a lot of things that maybe one day I will come out and tell you people. You know, if I hear PAM, everything will be public domain. People will not see. I think people will pity me. They will not know me more. What I've been through. People will learn from it. When you have a mother who have a lot of children and it decided to choose who is our number one, number two, number three, I'm the number last. Out of 9, we are 7 left. I'm the last one. I'm the slave. I already know that. So, but that does not stop me from helping anyone I can help. Until I was in Cape Verde. The copy they scanned to me, I saw one they call Olaga boss. It's my cousin, Agaria. Olaga, this is a direct message to you. Imagine that you were a small boy when I was entering your father's house. Now me carry your uncle, Friday Agaria, go Spain. From Nigeria, your uncle, Friday Agaria, was using my money to feed his family in Nigeria. I was in Cape Verde. Now me send money when my papa, my own father begged me, say, this is my cousin, help him. I was in Cape Verde. I was not ready to leave because I was scared of deportation. I was not helping people to go. You go to Germany, you go to Spain, you go to Portugal. But I was there because if I enter, they will deport me. I give up. But I never knew that God have planned. Let me tell you, you can't change God's plan. I was fighting to stay in Europe, but God said no. America is where I want you to go. But I did not know. I didn't know. I was fighting. I said, okay, I give up. If you want to go to Europe, you go. I am in Cape Verde. Anywhere I go in Europe, they deport me. I go Bergamo, they deport me. I go Russia, they deport me. I want to go Sweden, they deport me. Moscow, they deport me. What can I do? Belgrade, Zagreb, they deport me. I give up. But I did not know that God saw the suffer I've suffered in my life. God have already prepared me for the highest level. But I didn't know. You know? When I went back home, after they deported me back to Cape Verde, I went home, met my brother. I bought a Mercedes. I call it convertible, sorry, open roof. I bought a Mercedes open roof. I think my brother was like 14 or 13 years. 14 years. What? No, SS1, 13 years. That is JP was 13 years old. 13 years old or 14 years old. Either one of those two. There's a place I wash car wash. I heard somebody called me and said, did you beat JP? I said, yes. He said, why? I told them the reason. Many reasons. I said, go and check if that Mercedes is clean. He went ahead and carried Mercedes and enter road. A small boy. As that Ekenwan road is busy, I have a Mitsubishi. I have Mercedes. I suffered. You don't know how to drive. I said, my mother will kill you. That I brought my brother to Benin to come and kill. And many other. If I bring money home, he will seize my grandmother's phone. He know that I love my grandmother so much. He will say, not until the money he wants. If we don't give it to him, my grandmother will not receive phone. I beat him. I beat the hell out of him. With all this character, I did. I said, my grandmother, you can't seize my grandmother's phone. He was doing it. He's my brother. I won't deny him. There, he was fighting to go to abroad. I said, I don't have money. They just deport me, but I don't want them to know. I'm going to go back. Here is a Mitsubishi Galant. I mean, boss. I don't have any money. I'm going to manage to go back. They should use this to take you to school. The balance money, I left. When I left, I traveled again. They deported me again. I was not stranded. There's no phone. There's no phone. You can't. There's no cell phone. If I would have chosen to come home, by now I would be in the village. If I wanted to, when I met my auntie, say I need money to go get my work result in Niger College. They said no, I should go to college of education. I said no, I'm not going. That was 1989. I said I'm not going to college of education. Yo, I don't want to be a teacher. I have refused a SCJ teachers college. Why would I dare? I've been 1988. I don't know 1989. College of education is when you leave college of education, you are automatically a teacher. I said no. I didn't go to Akiadolo. My auntie went to Akiadolo. They went. Some of them went with pray. I was going to go direct entry. I refused. Instead, I was going with Kennedy to Uniben without no admission. I cut that one out because my goal was to go to university. But I don't have money to get my WAEC result. So to fast forward this thing, that is how. Okay, my brother want to leave Nigeria. I said, no, I have to carry the first one. I carry the first one. You stay and go to school. Friday, Agaria. Olaga, no word, the boss in my vatiwe. Esewo Buwa. My papa called me. My uncle, who was there for me. Sunday, don't want that more. I said, uncle, I want to carry you. Kevet is good, oh. They have deported me many times in Europe. Oh. If you want to follow me to Kevet, I'm ready. Then I called the other, my uncle was in Shell. How much are you making? He told me, I said, okay, you can make times 3 of that money in Kevet. He said, wow, let's go. I carry him to Kevet. I carry Friday Agaria. I carry my junior brother as they were coming. Friday Agaria were using my money to $100 to carry Ashawo. Olaga, the boss, brother, uncle. They can't carry Goloria. Imagine that you are in Cape Verde. How can you spend thousands of thousands from Nigeria to Cape Verde? When they finally made it to Cape Verde, then no Nigerian passport will enter Cape Verde. I spent thousands. That money can carry 2 people to Europe. I was frustrated. When they got there, they saw the way I was hustling, working. Then I decided, I said, okay, this business I'm selling is not working. I met a woman who is a butcher. I said, one guy called emergency. He said, I know how to butcher. I said, okay, I have the money to buy the cow. If you know how to butcher, let me open a butcher company or a place whereby you will be killing the cow. I have fans. I've always been a leader. He said, okay, let's try it. We tried it. Boy, I was making $500. One time, 3 times a week, I was making 1,500 a week in Cape Verde. I didn't tell nobody. Sometimes I would make 1,000, but I was happy. When the ship now came to carry people to abroad, my own immediate, let me leave that one. That one has nothing to do with this. So, and I paid money for Friday Agaria. You go. Sign a paper that you go there, you go and carry my uncle. He said there's no need to sign paper that he will go and carry my uncle. Friday Agaria got to Spain. The first money he got, he went to go and buy land. He started building a house in Spain. He abandoned my uncle. What I was doing is for you to help one, the other one will help the other one. If I did bad, I don't know. So Friday Gariana abandoned my uncle. 2 years later, my uncle was sick. Very bad. This time, I have money. Money everywhere. I cannot travel to Europe and buy a car, bring it to Cape Verde to try to sell. I was not. Europeans were not respecting me. There was no more deportation. Hallelujah. Everybody should tap amen for that. Me that they used to deport. When I was coming, they said, I was having money. You know, from there I said, okay, I came to Belgium. I see at the Belgium the way it was. There was no blah, blah, blah. I was in France, in Paris. I left there to Belgium. From there, God Almighty. I was called one day by my baby mama, and some of them say, you cannot stay in our house. So our mama say, make you come out. I have no place to stay. I said, okay, how can I have I have American visa. Why will I be looking for a place to stay? That is how God catapulted me to America. I flew from Belgium, Brussels. From Brussels airport straight to JFK. You see me that was deported 5 times, 6 times, even 7 times, I don't care. See how God catapulted my life. I did not get here easily. Please don't disturb. I'm not insulting anybody. Don't disturb my computer. Let me tell the whole world how I suffered. When I was on air, I saw the landscape of New York. From air, I vow, I say, in a microscope, they will take command me for this country. I said, I'm not going back. As I landed JFK, I started my life. You know, I still struggle. Immediately I got here, first job that I have. Auntie Stella is watching right now. She can tell me. She was in Lagos. I want the whole world to listen. This time around, when I was in Cape Verde, I carry my own brother. I carry my own uncle. I carry my father cousin. Three people. Listen you. Then I carry my father cousin to Spain. I carry one other that I will not mention his name. He always call me. 4 people. I carry 2 to Spain. 2 to Cape Verde. When they arrived in Cape Verde, they were fighting me. They said I'm the only one that have luck. Luck is just that I'm strong. There's no luck in my dictionary. Work hard. They don't want to work hard. They started fighting. As the ship come, me, I don't reward people that don't appreciate it. I put another person that is Alfred Agaria, and the other one I end up in Spain. They now decided to go home, to go and tell family, say, I'm not carrying the entire ship, go Spain, I can't carry my uncle, my other Awesi person. I say, oh, really? You think you'll be fighting me? I'll carry you on. You walk and go to, not be where I reach, I carry you reach. I tell you, say, I did Jamaica. So to shorten the whole story, this is a person who sacrificed himself for the whole family. Me. Now me sacrifice myself. All my siblings, both my stepbrother, they all follow the route I took, Senegal. No one that did not follow it. That is how all of them are in abroad today. So, I came to America. I started working. My first paycheck, guess what I did with it? I heard that my favorite uncle that I told Friday Agaria to go and carry is sick. He's in the hospital. If I work, I was making $6.25 an hour. $6.25 an hour. I will work 14 hours. I have to send money to feed my grandmother. Then none of my grandmother's children were rich. Now I am now the one, the one, mother side, father side. I have to feed my mama side. Come feed my papa side. How can you make a block with that? Tell me, my brother. I was not in both sides. You know, every paycheck, I was receiving check every week. I'll be sending money over for hospital. Until one day, my uncle called me and said, if not money, he will not be alive. Guess what? For almost 6, 7 months, 8 months, I have no savings. I don't have money. After I left New York, I came to Dallas. The house I rented, I slept on the floor. No money. I already sent the whole money home. My uncle called me. He said, listen, he said he has been in America for 20 years. He said, what you are doing, you will not make it. And these people will turn around and beat you. I said, forget it. I said, I'm here to help my family. I said, I'm not like you. I beg, forget it. My uncle said, you are talking. I said, la wo bra, very we worry American, we more where you are. Me, I go home. I want to help my family. That is the decision I will later come and regret 10 years later or 20 years later. The reason why you people should focus on your nuclear family first. Dolowaweyi, uke ayo bo shile mina shilo. Inamu dia hero pano mu dia homa hero. Who you wait for, no will wait for you. At the end of the day, I manage to become what I am. My auntie was stranded in Lagos. No money. Nothing. He married a Yoruba man. I came home to come and see my grandmother. I have to rent a house for my grandmother to live village. Can you imagine you are feeding 13? Some days, the landlord will call me, there are more than 18 people. On me, they will kill goat. That goat will finish the next day. Only me. I was begging. Who want to travel? Let me help. This time around, I heard that JP now enter road. As he enter road, I vex. So what do you make an enter road? I beat him well. That's true. Why did I beat him? Very well. As my mother were going, the money he used to enter road, my mother had an accident. I said, you could have just killed my mother. I said, but as far as he did not steal that money, I called my ex-wife. She was now taking care of him. Was sending money. I was sending money. I did everything I could to fast forward it. I removed him from Bamako when he was stranded in Bamako. I removed him. As he arrived in Cape Verde to Senegal, from Senegal to Cape Verde, the chief immigration in Cape Verde was the one that carried JP Lucky to his house. I said, don't hang around with Nigeria. Don't go close to our uncle that don't want to work. Stay in immigration. How many of you carry your brother, go anywhere, make immigration, they take care of him? Nobody. I was having power. Anywhere I go, I get power because my heart is clean. There was a chief chief police. Her daughter was a police in Cape Verde that I was going to marry. I tell that girl, white woman, Cape Verdean white, fine girl. I said, JP, both of you go and rent a house. I sent that girl money. He was not looking for my brother Lucky. He did not find him. We now find out that he's in Asumada with the same uncle that sent the other one home that don't want to do nothing. Why they deport me? I was in Dakar. My uncle called to collect my Italian number. My girlfriend, I told him, brother, they deport your brother. He just hang up, bruh. I called him. I said, you hang up. He said, you don't get money. I struggled to go back. After I now get everything and leave, you that hang up when I was there, you that I brought to Quebec, what did he do with his money? He said he use and buy land, he want begin build, and the land they not buy. What he can concern me? Why take the money, give it to his family? Pure. Is that my problem? Okay, now I work really hard. Okay. I called my brother. Why did you leave prior? You are supposed to stay with police. Why did you leave? Cavadian police are there to protect you. Why did you go? He began to, the way he's doing now on social media. Exactly how he's behaving now. I said, okay. His resident, I said, I want you to come to America. Collect your resident. The immigration will carry you. You go and get American visa. You come here. My brother never listened to me. He went ahead. I don't know whatever I did. If he had not let her go collect a resident. But now he would have been in America. I wanted him to join the United States military. Because it was the person that I really love. The way they were going to use him in the village was the same way they used me. The other first one, that one died. The second one, Victoria, died. And this is the last one. I hold on. The rest are not the same line with me. I don't think I did wrong. Just like PFM making to become who he is today. Without PFM, who know him? Nobody. We have to be honest. Money is not everything. Because Obaseki want to give you money or he already gave you money, You are not biting the finger that fed you, and you said you are my blood. How, oh boy, you go too far. You go too far. You forget everything. Even if not me, the one my son mother did for you. You were obtaining my son mother. Okay. Here I am. My brother left Cape. He was some money. He went to Nigeria. I called him. My mother called me and said, talk to your brother. People that came from Germany, is the one taking care of them. I called him. I said, how much do you have left? Say 4,000 plus euro. I said, out of 100,000 plus. He said, not rich. I said, okay. Whatever it is, you have 4,000. I'm in America. I don't have 1,000. So you're richer than me. I want you to use that money. Go back to Europe. If you use that money and you squander it in a hotel plaza, you lodge in hotel plaza, you squander it when you know where we come from. Never in your life. You will never have a taste of my money again. Because right now you are richer than me. My brother did not listen. He squandered those money in hotel plaza. Then immediately he heard I came from America. He was coming home. Which one they go? Which one? Why you not rent house? Put your family. That is how everything went south. I arrived in Lagos. My Yoruba in-law, they cannot pay their rent. I pay for 1 year. What is going on with you? Your sister is in America. He said, his sister has been in America for so many years. They filed for him. The paper die every day. I said, okay, don't worry. I just go through immigration paper. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to help them. You're going to get your paper. My auntie, what do you want? He said, if you can help him, that's it. I tried to carry my sister to the United States. My auntie, he went to the embassy. They did not give her a visa. I said, okay, don't worry. You don't go. You wait. Let me help your husband. I came down here. I teach our family how they will do it. They do it. After they did it, he get a visa. I already have another land that I'm building a house. I said, okay, the money I'm going to spend, use it to buy a ticket. When you get to America, we will know what to do. The husband came. Helping came here. $400 that his family, the Yoruba family, gave him. They were asking him from Washington, D.C., pay my phone. He came to me. I helped him buy a car. Help him. He get a job. He start working. At the end, he was going to abandon my sister. I said, no. I used the money I was going to use to build a house to bring you here. You cannot abandon my auntie. If you do it, you're going to run out of dollars. Not in this place. The woman I'm married to here, everybody know their family. You can't mess with me here. You will be gone. 24 hours. So I think he was scared. At the end of the day, the American he wanted to marry, not knowing the American I've already married. That is how my auntie now come here. He said, what about the money you gave me? I said, use it to bring my auntie. My auntie now brought, that is from my mother's side. He now brought a Sosa, my uncle's son. My uncle's son now brought his father, bring his mother, bring another one. Now, in my mother's side, there are almost 5 or 8 in America. That is from mega company. Start from Amigo. No one is saying what I did today. The house I bought in Lagos, not tell anybody, witch too much, the witch go kill you, not talk, acquired. When Yawa gas, I call my mother said, do you tell me before you buy them? I call my papa said, you tell me, now Sabi. Because I know if I say it, the money will go. My brother, if you know what I've been through, I'm just going to stop. They should tell him, they should be very careful. I have no dirty laundry. My heart is as clean. I have no skeleton at all. Now get skeleton. Now. I have never laid my hands on my father. My father reminded me of one thing today. Before I come on air, I called my father. I said, this is what is going on. My father said, my son. He prayed. Were you not there when my father was praying? My father prayed for me and told me, he said, my son, he said, I'm the father of all. He said, but you know what he went through? He said, he's begging me. I said, oh, but Daddy, I will let our ancestors settle it. He said, yeah, I love my brother, no matter what. But my brother have been caged by his wife. And very soon, he go reach out. I cannot fight my brother. You cannot come to my house to come and destroy our house. Not be me carry you go Italy. It can never happen. If you know what I spent on your husband, you will think twice. Maybe he's not telling you truth. Okay, fast forward. After many years, my brother was stranded in Senegal. After my mother begged me, I said, okay, he's my brother. I decided to not call him. When they almost killed him there. They fought blood. When they sent my aunt to send me the picture, I was angry. How can somebody fight my brother? I don't know, say, don't join with him, he join. They almost kill him. I have to now calm down, call him. It's okay, you want to go embassy, go get visa. This is what you will do. Okay, do it. He get a visa, he call me, don't get a visa. My friend called me, say, if you don't send this guy a ticket, if they deport on your neck, deal. I use my Bank of America credit card. They buy JP ticket from Dakar to Sweden. My own money. I have the ticket tomorrow. Even when people were saying JP follow Morocco, as I was laughing, now me buying ticket. Well, we are not going to go further. JP is a person that I love, but he have went too far. You cannot be supporting my enemy and you claim to be my brother. Never. It will not happen. It will not happen. Do mordion, mordion. You want to be the senior? You have to go through me and kill the other one before it will get to you. All these people that are advising you go and collect money from Obaseki, the same advice you were giving me, I refuse. I said, no. Even some of your advice I took, I know where it took me to. I will not do pay to play. I am not perfect. For you people to just think I am nobody because I'm not collecting money from Comrade Adamali Oshomole. Do you know what Comrade Oshomole will do for me tomorrow? Do you know that? Can you tell? Who know how we're going to end up? Before I get online, I called Tony Kabaka. I said, Tony, this is the situation. Because I'm not collecting money, nobody, not that I'm not collecting. I don't want to go and meet Obaseki. I'm not working for him. I will never work for him. Obaseki is evil. If my brother want to follow Obaseki to wherever I want to go, my business. After all, I'm not be missing around 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Now my junior. The one when senior and die. The one when he's senior die. He's supposed to be careful and say, God, help me. No, we're saying we woo. Not saying we were woo. You're supposed to say, what is going on? Who's dollars away? There's no PFM member, my brother. My brother came to me in Spain, then Fred, now they begged me. I said, I know him. I'm not money conscious. I'm different from all my family. Look at people that are follow me. Serena is my love. When Serena started fighting for me, he not get paper. Today he get 2 children. He get paper. When Dan started fighting for me, he not get paper. Today he get paper. He get 2 children. When your gang started hiding to fight against me, then get paper. Today they not get. All I always tell you, how can you marry a woman for many years, no baby, go and born? Is that a crime? Who are be more banana? Or who are where you banana? Go and born. I'll be here. Not until you be here, there will be no settlement. We don't have any other problem. Your member, what did they call her? Okotie in Bologna. He called me many times. I tell the coach said, you are right. Go and you are 40s. Go and born. Even that year, what did I do? Forget about money. Go and born. Stop drinking. Now, Batty, I am a senior. What did I do? Because I don't follow, I not the gang. I not the join any gang. My gang na Bible. See ya. And I get children for inside. More if I know so na day way, they wanna call out to order. Wanna call out to order. Wanna call out to order. When I call them to order, because PFN will not tolerate it. After what they have spent their life on, you want to come as a snake? I will turn my back on you, just like you have did. I know it. The same way you did, that is why you miss your plane in Germany. Okay, so for those of you that are sending me video and audio, I came here to clear the air. That is my brother. If you are with Obaseki, you are my enemy. I don't care if you are my brother or you are my mother. You are my enemy. Even because of these people, when he say I will woman when I leave for house. Now rush I take carry on. As I take they okay, what do you want me to do? At 40, I marry. The same JP with my siblings, the guy that go do juju, drive my wife, come on for home. No, I mean not right. Oh, you demudia. As my age, they said, what was the reason? They said, I have not helped enough. Now, driver, it took me how many years again? Almost 10 years. The only one, two people could not, even the one in America here, people will try. What do you want me to do? To continue to. Then I marry another one. They turn out to slave. Because I verse, go carry on, make it not be their slave. Now, voila, start everywhere. Or what for them? When I carry my wife, now green card I take carry on. Green card. I stamp a passport, green card. Orlando man, bah. A green card I take carry on. All my children, the one they born for Belgium anywhere, they're America today. Give me 1 second. Hello? Ire Lafi. Okay, all right. Mudia. Give me 1 second. Hello?
Hello? I'll talk better now.
Koyo.
Am I free to talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Baba West, or I'll talk better.
Yes.
Daddy, we told you stand on respect, Baba. Any affair, I know that you salo banore kete won down won bia ya fe ani bu ye Mediterranean Sea or yan suwe.
Yes, sir.
Bia no no or win bring you word down or win ye uni ria weni. No bia won on your shoulder one the cake not the
Yes, sir.
I felt your pain, Baba. You are a father, you are a hero, and you will remain hero forever.
Amen.
No human, no man born of a human who will choose to bring you down because God has chosen you to be a leader.
Amen.
Baba, now we told you stand no respect as a leader because why we must practice from you, and that is why we are following you, Baba. I know you have the right to pour all your grievances, and you have done, Baba. Now I want you to reserve.
What reserve?
Because this is a family.
Wabun, my brother. Wabun. Iwa reserve.
I know, Baba. I know your pain. Baba, I know your pain. I watched that video yesterday. He myself.
I don't want to watch.
No matter what it is, I know that everybody has his own right of anything he wants to do. But Almighty said, because why? JP, as your younger brother, has been a struggle with you to fight for justice, to fight against oppression, to fight against intimidation. He knew exactly what you have went through the hand of our two people. No one is giving you credit for all you have done, but the God Almighty will continue to give you the credit. The God Almighty will continue to preserve you and your household. We need to learn from you. Because in the course we life now, you don't get calls.
All right.
I'm your son, I'm your brother.
Yeah,
no
problem.
But I would like you, Baba, if you can still work with this word, maybe come out now.
Yeah, no problem. All right, Oma,
no
problem.
All your member, all your PSM member, your family, your good viewers who are even your supporter or not your supporter who are following you. Just because of everybody. Temper justice. Temper justice.
So, my people, Comrade Adamali Oshomule is a person that I feel is pain. You can give me 1 second. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm fine. Please, sir, I'm just watching you. I saw that guy is calling, begging you. Please, sir. I have to beg you, sir. Please. Engineer Oloboy speaking.
Okay.
From Germany.
Okay,
sir. Please.
Yeah, no problem.
Because God will bless you. What is it on speaker, sir?
Yeah, it's on speaker. The whole world is listening.
Okay, sir. You know, comrades, please, we are begging you. We are PFM members. We are begging you, please, just keep it a little bit first. We know your anger. We know what you're undergoing. We know your pain, sir.
I have not watched the video. God bless you. No problem. I know what I'm gonna. It's okay.
Because in Benin today, let me tell you what today, sir. In Benin, they don't know the person who is fighting in Benin because you are a great man. People will not know because what you are seeing, people is not seeing it. God bless you for you measuring about Ambrose. God reward you.
Amen.
You know, music that boy play, he said, if they can put if he can block the road for Ambrose not to die, that he could do it.
Okay.
But nobody knows those days. But when Ali died before they remember this, that is what they are still dancing to at the moment. But you are blocking it. People reward you for what you have been doing. God will bless you for all things you have been doing. All this fight you are fighting it for the whole Benin. But some Benin people will not understand. This fight, you are not fighting it for your own alone. You don't want what happened before to repeat itself. That is what you are doing.
Thank you.
Because even though the Benin people that played this band for Ambrose Ali, today they regretted it.
Okay.
And they are beating another band again. Somebody that close to them look like Ambrose Ali. They are beating another band again. That is why you came out and you are saying the truth because this truth have been following you. You know what is called pain. This pain some people are not seeing because of the stomach infiltration. You don't let them see it. These are what you don't have. That is why. You know why I respected you? Where you say where Granomigo go, I go. You know why? Because the respect I'm giving to you today, let me tell you what. Some people are here talking on social media every day, but you, why I watch your video, no matter what you are doing, even though you are insulting people, even though you are saying a lot of things because of your level, for you to lift Nigeria to be a corrupt officer in America, to be working in a position where before you get to that position in Europe here, your record needs to be clean.
Correct.
You must have a good record.
Correct.
Even for you to even marry to such person, not even you, for you to even marry to such person, you must have a good record. Talk less of you. That is why when you are talking, I look at these people. Because when you are talking with experience. When you are telling people things, you are saying it with experience. You know what you are doing because you are in the system. Because most people, they are not in the system of the society. That's why I live in Germany. I see a lot of people here in Germany when they are talking in social media because they don't even know they are left and right. What they want to discuss to people or to engineer people. You that don't have a profession, common profession in Germany, you don't have it. Even language, you don't even have it, a language profession. Don't even have a profession in this country. What do you want to tell people who coming? Like the new people coming that sit asylum here. What are you going to give them? What kind of things you want to engineer them? Most of them here. Common nurse, you cannot even see them for. common doctor. You can't see, most of them, they are graduates in Africa. They cannot even be a graduate. They cannot even further their education. Both the women, both the men, they are here in Europe. You cannot even find them anywhere as the professional or anything doing as a professional. Just look at them. Look at all their list. That is why when you speak, I listen to you. Sometimes one day I called you and said, I'm driving because I have a YouTube in my car. Wow. I'm watching you right away in October. I'm watching you. Wow. With my car. We are watching YouTube. I was traveling. Why? Because when you are talking, I pick things out from it. You know, please, what is happening? You know everything. That Benin, I told you one day, I said, with your image will be in the state. Go and mark it down. I told you a long time. I don't think if you remember.
You said
the time you came to Germany to fight for a passport in Germany.
Correct.
I told you, I said your image will be in Edo State like Ambrose. God will lead you to that place.
Amen.
I want people to remember. They will remember you.
Amen.
That prayer you pray, the time you are alive, that is the time people will worship you, not when you are not living.
Amen.
I pray for people to worship you, to praise you when you are living,
Amen.
for you to see it with your eye.
Amen.
Let me just leave you so that I don't keep this place for you.
Thank you. So, I want to thank everyone. Please, my prayer for you, for people, if me that suffered, come to United States, go to school, struggle very well, become a correctional officer or detentional officer, I want you to know there's hope for you. And may God not let your family turn your wife to be crayfish buyer. Or working me. Now, I take here. Or who not the crayfish or this enough for my webo. Then me what my own wife. Ofo. Ije. Why you have me very enough yak is enough for. Yak not this enough for it. Ofo. So, and people, when you marry, oh, where umaya this enough for when I yogi made this enough for ya de monkey. Got more young walking. Who not this enough for David won't make your mother whipple. Let this be a lesson to others. If you get one for house, your family they use and they buy crayfish for market. Then they take and they go back Okporoko, carry your wife. One lelia, a family who go for first one. Second one, first one yana yoge back. Second one yana wefek back better. Third one, Emma wa ile. Carry your wife. Wait, I do wrong. I don't want you people to use my wife as Okporoko buy a wife. I carry her. How many people feel breed their wife? When they know we can't get problem, he go there with another woman. So people should be proud, should be happy. People that were fighting me that have paper, today they collect their paper, they're not renewing. Akataka. People that did not have paper, that stood with me, today they get paper and they get children. Where is Serena? Are you there, my lovely darling? Where is Danedegbe? Are you there? Now, miraculous Bible, I'm a grandfather and I do one. Today, my younger sister, they call me say, I carry my cousin, I live there. Now, me saying you where to work, but when you school. Even if you are here, but where work you are do. Okay, when I let go, and I can't where will be a marry way? The matter, we don't matter. No social media can we not allow. Even skeleton. Why do you have make you who is enough for? Are you who the of if you marry, you see say wahala they come. Carry your wife No leave am for your family. Whether you be man, you be woman, carry am. Make you carry am. Now wetin Iranomi go do? If you dey America, not file for am for green card, file for am for fiancé. Because my own na green card that they carry and come. That one they hard well. Or we logo. Carry your wife. Percy, imagine people when don't follow my hand go abroad. Look at my mother's side today now. All of them, they dey America. Nobody they thank Iranomi. My papa side, all of them, they abroad. Nobody they thank Iranomi. Children, how many men we born in Europe come to America and go back and carry their children? Now me they raise my children. And they carry children, not be woman, they raise children for me. More coke more. More coke money who? Ask anybody. That is why you see none of my ass go feel me pam. Because now me be their papa, now me be their mama. Mo we Obama gbe me. So even no yame temu, umana yame anybody that try to use leg, they draw waiting you don't do down. Make una bring calamity on her. Whether na my papa or na my mama or na my brother or na my sibling, I don't care. I let you get up Obama. Oh, your enemy is your enemy. Anybody tell you say he be my brother and my sister and I lie you. You ought to know. Anybody tell you say he be my brother and I lie. The people that are my brother and my sister are PFM member. PFM member. Who dare ask me Roma, ask me Yoma. My immediate family now the good PFM member and supporter. If person can't tell you say he be an and message to a YouTube blogger, no carry my name brother, no one see him again. Why ignore you? PFM, that is my life. So PFM, I love you. You have nothing to worry. You should be proud to have a man like me. My heart is clean as snow. Clean record. So for you, terrorists Abatobaze and Obaseki, you have found every way to fight me. You could not. You want to use my own brother when I clean in shit, packing. You failed. You think I will come online and come and be? No, that is just a warning thing, so that he will know that my brother is ready. I will. Oshomule is not negotiable. Comrade Adamali Oshomule, my support for Comrade Adamali Oshomule is not negotiable. I negotiated. I will. Let me tell you, for me to stop supporting Comrade Adamali Oshomule, I will cast myself out of the family. I will run from that family. Nobody can stop me. Because the pain Comrade Adamali Oshomule is going through today, I feel it. Because I'm inside the pain. Yeah. I know how it is. God bless you. I know exactly how it is. If you have not helped anybody, how many people can you know how many people I don't carry come America? Both the one when I help, he help. If I calculate all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 make you carry. If you think it's easy, carry 11 people come America, one way or the other. Let your hand be on it. You know how many days Europe where I don't help? Who are you to challenge me? You are nobody. You are nobody. You are nobody. You are nobody to challenge me. Hello? Okay. Hello. Okay. All right. Okay. So, my people, I love you. My brother is my brother. If he mess up, he need to retrace his step immediately. So, from today, whether you are my brother, you are anybody, and you are trying to to draw the rein that I'm holding, that rein will fall on you. And that is an example. I love you all. I want you all to know that mega comrade will always be mega comrade. I love you all. Thank you all. Oh, show Baba, non-negotiable. If Obaseki like, make it carry money, go give my mama. That's it. You know? That's it. If you like, make it carry money, go meet my mama. That's it. Bye, you. I love you all. Good night.